Bring your knees wide on your mat, bring your big toes together, and let your sit bones melt toward your heels. You can either stretch your arms out in front of you, or you can bend your elbows and bring your fingertips together above your head. So you might feel a little bit more of a stretch here when you do that. And just feel where your hands need to be, either above your head or a little bit more toward your back. And feeling that nice stretch in the upper arms, shoulders. Just breathing into this, letting the breath be really smooth and deep. No holding in the body. See if you can relax into this moment. From here, release your hands down, bring them underneath your shoulders. And then a few reversed cat-cows. So inhale, round your spine. Exhale, let the sit bones go up and the heart forward. Inhale, round your spine. Exhale, inner thighs move back and navel lifts. Inhale, press down into your hands. Exhale, melt the back of your heart in between the upper arms. Inhale, round. Exhale, heart forward, sit bones back. Inhale, round. And exhale, heart forward. Curl your toes under and then slowly stretch back to downward facing dog. So see where your hands need to be so that you can create a long line of energy with your back toward your hips. See if you can wrap your shoulders a little bit under, so move the upper arms outward. And just take a few breaths here. Feel free to bend your knees if you feel any rounding in your upper back. Just letting the face relax, the head relax. Letting the breath be smooth. And then very slowly begin to walk your feet forward to the top of your mat. Let your feet be wide, maybe even wider than your hips. Toes out, heels in. Bring your sit bones down in your yogic squat, Malasana. And if your heels don't come all the way to the ground, that's fine. Just keep them lifted. You will stretch your Achilles here. And then press the elbows inside of the knees. Slowly release the fingertips down and lift your hips. Take a nice forward fold. And then inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. Exhale, step your right foot a big step back and lower the right knee down. Keep the right fingertips on the ground and then inhale, lift your left arm up and over behind you like a half moon. Exhale, sweep it across the horizon. Inhale, lift your left arm up and over. Exhale, sweep it forward. So starting to open that shoulder joint, lifting and reaching. Exhale. If you feel your low back, just press the sit bones a little bit more back instead of hanging down with the hips. And then this time exhale, bring your fingertips on the inside of your left foot. Shift your sit bones back so you feel beautiful length in your spine. And then either stay here or bring your elbows down on the ground. If you can't reach the ground, either stay on your hands or bring a block or a pillow underneath your elbows. You really want to stay focusing on that length in your spine. So sit bones don't hang down. Come back with your hands underneath your shoulders and then step to downward facing dog. From here, bring your knees down underneath your hips and then bring your hands all the way forward, Anahata Asana. It's a wonderful shoulder stretch. Press the palms of your hands down. Let your navel lift gently. And then from there, walk or slide your hands all the way back towards the back of your mat, behind your toes. Lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands forward and come slowly back to downward dog. From here, bring your big toes together and reach your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your foot forward and bring your left knee down to the ground. Left fingertips stay down. Inhale, right arm rises up and over. Exhale, sweep your arm forward. Inhale, reach your arm up and over, half moon. Exhale, come all the way forward. Inhale, letting the chest lift, navel lift. Exhale, sweep it forward. Now bring your fingertips on the inside of your right foot. Shift your sit bones back so that you feel length in your lower back rather than compression. Either stay on your hands or bring your elbows down on the ground or on the block or a cushion. Let your spine be super long. Let your breath be long. And then press back up to your hands and your knees. This time step the left foot to the outside of your left hand. And once more come in that yogic squat. Let the sit bones release to the earth. Hands in front of your heart. Press the elbows in the inside of your knees. From there, release the fingertips down, lengthen your spine and fold over your legs. And then you can either take the outside of your ankles or bring your hands behind your calf muscles. And just feel a little stretch here. You can bend and stretch your legs. Just moving on your breath, taking it easy. And then from there, let your hands come forward. Again, lengthen your spine. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot back first this time. Lower the left knee to the earth. Again, shift your sit bones back so you feel length in your spine. And then reach the right arm behind you. If you can, catch your left foot with your right hand. If not, place your right hand on your upper thigh, the right thigh. Press down into the left hand or fingertips. Lift your heart, open the chest. And then exhale, wave down towards the inside of your right knee. Pull your heel towards your buttock. Inhale, open your chest. Press the foot into your hand. Exhale, wave forward and down. So make sure that when you lift, inhale, reach your navel towards your spine. And exhale, wave all the way forward and down. Now this time, come up and then stay up. Find your peak here in this pose. Reach the heart, lift your navel. And exhale, slowly release the hand, release the foot. And then shift your hips back for a moment. Lengthen that right leg, feeling a nice stretch here. And then bend your front knee again. Press the hands down and step to downward dog. From here, bring the knees down, stretch your arms forward, or bring your elbows forward and bring your fingertips above your head like you were doing in child's pose. It's a little bit more intense, so if it doesn't feel good in your shoulders, just don't do it. Taking a few nice long deep breaths here. Relaxing everything that can be relaxed here. And then release your hands forward. Walk your hands back towards the back of your feet. Either lift just your chest or also your hips, reaching the heart up to the sky. And exhale, release. Let your hands come forward and come into downward facing dog. From your down dog, take a breath and then lift that left leg up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, step your foot forward and release the right knee to the earth. And same thing here. Bring your right fingertips down, lift your left arm up and over, big circle. And then see if you can catch your right foot with your hand. If not, bring that hand, that left hand on your upper thigh. That's always an option. And then begin to pull the navel up and in when you lift and open your heart, either pressing with your foot in your hand or your hand in your thigh. Exhale, wave down to the inside of your left knee. Inhale, reach your heart up. Exhale, wave it down. Bend your right elbow. Inhale, lift. Feel that beautiful opening in your chest and your shoulders. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach it up. Now again, find your peak without hurting your body. So feel where your body needs to be right now. And then exhale, release your hand, release your foot. Stretch your hips back, lengthen that left leg, flex the left foot. Sit bones move back. And then walk the hands back forward. Step the right foot to the outside of your right hand and land with your hips towards the earth. Again, heels down or up. Maybe you might feel a little difference already in your muscles. And then from there, release the hands down, lift your hips up, and bring your hands behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Lift your chest, and then exhale, fold forward over your legs. So feel that release in your spine when your legs are strong. Your legs can be strong by pressing the feet firmly down into the ground. Feel the rebound effect, lifting up towards the hips from the earth. And then let your spine be as fluid as a waterfall. Make sure the neck is relaxed, you're not holding tension there. And then very slowly make your way out of the pose by releasing the hands all the way back. Place them down on the ground. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And then step straight back into your downward facing dog. Feel the afterglow of your practice so far. And then step your feet down or bring your knees down. Shift your hips to one side. And then take your legs wide into a big V. If you feel like you're rounding in the low back, then bring something underneath your sit bones. Now your right arm is going to release on the inside of your right leg. And then lift your left arm overhead. From there, wave your left arm down and bring your right arm up. So you're waving from leg to leg. Our only aim here is to feel the energy flow in the body. So to feel better, to feel an opening in your body. So if you feel like you're getting more stuck in the pose, change what you're doing. Change the position of your arms or your legs, or just don't go so deep. Now you can keep doing this or find another variation, bringing the right arm behind you and catching the foot with your left hand. Either do the same thing or wave again, that left arm behind you, right hand catches your foot, a little bit more of a shoulder opener as well. And then move to the other side, either the same thing or a third option, bringing the right hand underneath the left thigh and catching the right foot with your left hand. Make sure to really open your chest here. Feel that peak again. Lift the heart towards the sky, twist it open, and then wave to the other side. So any of these three options that work for you, just any that is best for you at this moment. Can always be different. Maybe you want to bring that left hand underneath the right thigh, catching the left foot with your right hand. And then slowly come out of the pose. Bring your fingertips behind you, open your heart to the sky. And then either stay there or come a little bit more forward if your lower back is okay with this, if your legs are okay with this. Bringing the hands or the elbows forward, or maybe coming all the way down with your hands underneath your forehead. So don't do this for your ego, do this for your body. Nobody's watching, so don't show off. And then walk back from wherever you were. Bring your knees together and roll slowly down on your back. Let your whole back relax here. And just breathe long, deep breaths. And bring your hips up to the sky. Press your feet down into the earth and interlace your fingers behind your back. Press the pinky side of your hands down into the earth. So this can be a very nice shoulder opener, especially when you roll your shoulders a little bit under. Just making sure that your legs are working for you here to open your chest. And then from that bridge, lower slowly down. And windshield wiper your legs a few times, letting them shift from side to side, maybe rolling with the neck to the opposite side. And just taking it easy here, starting to slow down your breath, your movement. If you feel like lingering a little bit on one side with your knees, go ahead and do that. Letting the shoulders melt to the ground. And then bring your knees to your chest. Give them a nice hug here. Feel how this relaxes the low back. If you want to, you can rock a little from side to side. Just letting everything be soft. And then make yourself ready to relax in Savasana. Straighten your legs out. Let your arms relax by your side. Feet drop out to the side. Palms of the hands face the sky. Coming back to your natural state of being here. It doesn't mean having a perfect feeling of perfect balance in your body. Maybe something still feels a little bit off. See if you can relax into that feeling rather than pushing it away. Just finding peace in accepting the moment as it is. And stay here for as long as you have time for. If you're ready to go on with your day, you can start to move your fingers gently on your toes. Begin to hug your knees into your chest and roll over to one side. Have a beautiful day.